everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something fundamental but super important for tackling math problems: the 5 properties of addition and subtraction. I know these might seem straightforward now, but once you get into more complex equations, they'll really help things click. So let's break them down. Properties of addition. First, we have the 3 main properties of addition: the commutative, the associative, and the identity properties. 1. Identity property. Let's start with the identity property. It's the easiest. All this means is that if you add 0 to any number, you end up with that exact same number. For example, if you have 5 and you add 0 to it, you still have 5. Pretty simple, right? 2. Commutative property. Next is the commutative property. Imagine this. I went to the grocery store this morning and bought 2 cartons of milk and 3 bananas. Now, what if I had grabbed the bananas first and then the milk? Would it change anything? Not really. I still end up with the same total of 5 items. In math, we can think of this as 2 plus 3 or 3 plus 2. Either way, we get 5. This is called the commutative property because the order doesn't matter when adding. Associative property. Finally, let's look at the associative property. Say I was carrying my groceries in my left hand, which had 2 cartons of milk and 3 bananas, while my right hand had my wallet. Now, if I switch things around, put the bananas and wallet in my right hand, and leave the milk in my left, I'm still bringing all the same items home. Nothing changes, just like in math. Here's an example. If we group 2 plus 3 together and then add 1, we get the same result as grouping 3 plus 1 first and then adding 2. No matter how we group the numbers, the sum stays the same. Properties of subtraction. Now, let's move on to subtraction. Subtraction has 2 important properties: the identity property and the property of equality. Identity property. Just like in addition, if you subtract 0 from any number, you still get that number. For example, 7 minus 0 is 7. Property of equality. This property means that when you subtract a number from itself, the result is always 0. For instance, 5 minus 5 is 0, and it works with any number, whether positive or negative. So, negative 8 minus negative 8 is also 0. Now, you might be wondering, why don't we have commutative or associative properties for subtraction? Let's test it out. If we take 3 minus 2, we get 1. But if we switch the order to 2 minus 3, we get minus 1. These are clearly not the same, so subtraction is not commutative. What about the associative property? If we group 3 minus 2 first and then subtract 1, we get 0. But if we group 2 minus 1 first, we get 2, which is very different from 0. So, subtraction isn't associative either. And there you have it. The 5 key properties of addition and subtraction are: for addition, we have the commutative, associative, and identity properties. For subtraction, we have the identity property and the property of equality. Understanding these will help you tackle math problems smoothly. If you found this helpful, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and comment below with any questions. Until next time, keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next video.